Hi guys, welcome back to It's Another Hallmark Movie. I am Maria, and y'all, I wanted to come on and just really quickly do this video because I'm so excited, y'all, because spring is officially arriving at the Hallmark channel or on the Hallmark channel. And you know what that means, y'all. That means we have some new movies, we have some fresh romances, maybe some new small towns, and yeah, just some new love to explore. And I want to talk about it. So I want to just go over with you guys the new lineup for spring. So this lineup has several new movies and even a brand new series. So let's talk about what's coming. So first up, we have Two for Tea. And this is going to be premiering on Saturday, March 21st, 8 p.m. So this movie stars Janelle Parrish and Chris McNally and follows T, a Chinese American pottery artist who meets Will, a handyman at a community center, and together they try to save the community center from closing while she reconnects with her family's traditions through art. So this one is going to give, I love art. So this one's going to give us art. It's going to give us, something that needs to be saved. And of course, it's going to give us romance. So yeah, that one is the first one coming up this weekend, March 21st at 8 p.m. And then next, guys, we have a new series. This one is called Hope Valley 1874. Now, this is a brand new Hallmark Plus series, and it's actually a prequel to When Calls the Heart. Now, this is going to also premiere on Saturday, March 21st, and it's starring Bethany Joy Lenz, Benjamin Ayers, Jill Hennessy, Ron Curtis, and Lakeland Quarmby. So we have Rebecca Clark. She travels from her home city of Chicago to the Western Canadian frontier with her 11-year-old daughter. But when her wagon breaks down, she has no choice but to accept help from local rancher and confirmed bachelor Tom. Actually, his name is Tom Moore. And despite Rebecca's best intentions to remain unattached, the future she dreams for her and her daughter, along with the people she meets in this fledgling town, including the guarded Tom and tenacious pioneer woman Hattie Quinn, ultimately compels her to put down some roots and make a fresh start. So, if you are a When Calls the Heart fan, this one is basically going to be required viewing. I'm going to say required reading. This one is going to be required viewing for you. I am not into When Calls the Heart. I'm not a series watcher. I just really like the Christmas movies on Hallmark, and I like the romance movies. This one is going to be a good one for When Calls the Heart fans. Yeah, so that one is coming up. And then next up, we have A Season to Bloom. This premieres Saturday, April 4th at 8 p.m. And it stars Emily Tennant and Carlo Marx. So this one is about a drifting, aspiring writer. She returns to sell her late grandmother's bookstore, but its traditions and her childhood crush helps her to rediscover her voice, her roots, and a love worth staying for. Guys, I think this one's going to give us a new small town. It's going to give us some new romance, and we have a bookstore. I'm excited about this one. I think this is going to be one it's going to be a good one. And then we have A Little Park Music. A Little Park Music. It premieres on April 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It stars Lacey J. Maley and Bo Murkoff. All right, so for A Little Park Music, when a piano appears in the park gazebo interfering with important work, city manager Allie joins forces with rookie cop Ryan to remove it, only to find both music and love are hard to resist. Music, a park, and of course, romance. This one sounds like it's going to be a good one, too. All right, guys, so next one is A Royal Setting. It seems like this title sounds familiar to me, but I don't know. They're saying it's new. So A Royal Setting, because, Hallmark, I don't think they'll ever abandon the royal romance genre. But this one stars Jen Lilly and Dan Genote. And all right, guys, so next we have a royal setting. And because Hallmark, I don't think they'll ever abandon the royal romance genre, but the title, A Royal Setting, seems familiar to me. I don't know, it seems like I've seen a movie or heard about a movie with the same title. I don't know. But this one stars Jen Lilly and Dan Genote. And we have Ruby. Ruby is a world renowned gemologist. I hope I'm saying that right. Ruby gemologist. I like that. I like that little play with the name, with the occupation. But she's hired by Prince Luca to restore the crown jewels and design his crown. Now, this challenges tradition and complicates his relationship with his mother, the queen. So, y'all, this one is going to be a good one. You know, with the royal romance trope, I guess you could say, you know, we always have a regular person who meets someone who's secretly royal. You get a gorgeous European setting, and at least one moment when someone discovers the crown. So, this one may be a good one, but it is definitely a traditional Hallmark type of movie. So we'll see what they're going to do with this one. Then there's To Philly with Love. So this one is about, well, first of all, this stars Rebecca Dalton and Stephen Huszar, and it's going to be premiering on Saturday, April 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And this one is about a teacher and an archivist. They decode Revolutionary War era love letters, taking them on a thrilling journey through Philadelphia where they uncover history and discover a love story of their own. Now, this one is something I think would be a good one. I love kind of like the historical type of aspects of certain love stories. So I'm excited to see this one. And before we get to the last movie, y'all, we have another series. They're coming out with a series called The Way Home, and it says this one is in season 4. I've never heard of this. Again, I'm not into series, so I don't really know what this one is about, but it's going to be premiering on April 19th at 8 o'clock p.m. It'll be shown on the Hallmark channel and in streaming the next day on Hallmark Plus. And this one stars Andie MacDowell, Schuyler Lee, Sandy LaFlame Snow. So for this one, it says new journeys and revelations await the Landry family across generations. At the beginning of season 4, Alice is about to graduate high school and dream of the next steps for their relationship, while Dale realizes that she will soon be an empty nester again. But Dale, Kat, Alice, and Elliot should know by now that no matter how hard they try to focus on the future, the past is never far away. As more mysteries are unearthed, the Port Haven of the past and the Landry family of generations before might just contain the answers they seek. Okay, that was a lot. I'm not familiar with this one. They're in season 4. I am familiar with Andie MacDowell, but like I said, I don't really follow series. So if you are familiar with The Way Home, y'all, they're coming out with the season 4. Good luck. And then finally, guys, we have I'll Be Seeing You. This sounds like it may be one of the more emotional entries in the lineup. So this one stars Tyler Hynes. Y'all, I love Tyler Hynes. I love him. I love every movie that he is in. He has this dark, mysterious kind of sexiness to him, but also that dark humor that I really do like. So I'm excited for this one. All right, guys, so this one is about when a work errand derails Amy's weekend plans with her grandmother. They embark on a road trip with one sentimental detour, but need the help of a charming activities director. So they didn't give us a whole lot, but still sounds good. I'm serious, y'all. Tyler Hynes, if he's going to be in the movie, it's going to be a good one for me. And again, this one premieres on April 25th at 8 p.m. So we got to wait a little bit, a little while to get to this one. So that's it, guys. So those are the new Hallmark movies coming this spring. Let me know down below, what do you think? Which ones are you looking forward to seeing? So we have Two for Tea, a Royal Setting, Hope Valley 1874, A Season to Bloom, A Little Park Music. Now, I don't know, that title, A Little Park, it just seems like somebody just threw some words together and called it a title. It's not even a, I don't know, it's not even a complete sentence or a complete thought. A Little Park Music. I don't know. It's a weird title. But then we have To Philly with Love and the Way Home, season 4. And finally, I'll Be Seeing You. And again, honestly, y'all, I think this is a pretty solid lineup. Yes. But the one I'm personally most curious about, or the two that I'm most curious about, is A Season to Bloom and I'll Be Seeing You. But if you're a fan of When Calls the Heart, then Hope Valley 1874 could be really interesting. And yeah. All right, guys. So let me know, which one of these movies are you most excited to watch? Which of these movies do you think will be the best? I'm going for A Season to Bloom. And let me know, which one do you think will follow the most classic Hallmark formula? Because that's what we're going to be talking about over here. So, and also, if you love Hallmark movie recaps and reviews, make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. I really would appreciate it, because I'm going to definitely be talking about all of these movies this season. Okay. And I want to see which ones are going to follow the most, which ones are going to have the most classic Hallmark tropes in them. That's what I want to find out. All right. Okay, guys. So that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and finish my day, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next week, and we're going to be talking about, what was the first one? We're going to be talking about Two for Tea. I can't wait. And also, guys, I did watch, and I want to talk about The Harvest Moon. That's one of the, I think this one came back out. This came out in 2015, maybe, I think. But that's one of my favorite Hallmark movies. I want to talk to you guys about it and let you know why. So if you are down for that, let me know. Just let me know. Just put Harvest Moon in the comment section. I know nobody's going to do that because I really don't have any subscribers. But if you come across this video, you want to see my recap of Harvest Moon, let me know down in the comment section. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next romance.